Here is the Russian boxer, Alexey Shendrik. 17-year-old, preparing for his fourth bout of the tournament, won in his quarterfinal. 5-0 unanimous decision against Sabyr, but he was warned twice for holding. It was a very untidy affair between Shendrik and Babirov, but that is how he's booked his place on the medal podium. As for Yerbolat Sabyr, well, he won 3-0 against Saidal Horta of Cuba. Cuba was warned for holding in round 2 in that contest. And similarly, for the 19-year-old from Kazakhstan, he's preparing for his 4th contest.
Round 12.
So we're underway then, semi-final action. In the men's 56 kilogram bantamweight division. The two talented teenagers facing off to determine who will go through to the gold medal bout. Man wearing red, Alexey Shendrik of Russia, his opponent. That's Sabyr of Kazakhstan, is a southpaw wearing blue. And what a start to the round by both of these boxers. Beautiful lead left hand landed during that exchange by Shendrik, and then he lands with a right cross before taking a hard left hand into the midsection. Swift start to the contest for these boxers. Right hand came around the corner from Sabyr. Shendrik trying to get on his front foot and re-establish that lead left hand. There's a right cross which follows the jab, and then he turns it into a right hook into the body of the man in blue. Solid right cross through the middle from the man in red. Drop down a right hand to the body. Left cross in response from Sabyr. Terrific two-way action through the first half of this opening round. My goodness. Non-stop punching. Plenty of thinking at a high tempo between these two. It's almost as though they step off for a portion and then they're stepping back in at identical moments. Left hand success repeatedly for Sabyr. Working away to the body is Shendrik, but a couple of those shots may have been blocked by the elbows as Sabyr comes back with a strong left cross. Left cross success once again for the man in blue. 3 times in quick succession, make that 4. Terrific portion of the round for Sabyr of Kazakhstan. And that could be the difference in a contest which has been very close so far throughout this opening round. Repeated success with a backhand. Shendrik, though, plenty of time to make it up and scores to the body effectively, but there's the left cross success once again. Sabyr has really found a range with that backhand to both body and head. Electing to go on the back foot, that's inviting pressure, and Shendrik targeting the body with his right cross. Right hand came around the corner from the man in red and found a home, as it did right there on the head guard of the man in blue, but southpaw left success once again. Shendrik continuing to come forward, really planting his feet into the canvas and getting leverage onto these shots. That's for ring B. There's still 20 seconds, and once again it's the Sunday punch of the man in blue. The left cross, which crashes home onto the chin of Shendrik. Left cross to the body scored by the man in blue. And a left cross on the bell, speared home by Sabyr. And I think those backhand successes are enough to take that round for me. But what say the 5 judges, because it was incredibly competitive. Shendrik showing his prowess as well. 5 scoring judges scoring in favor of Yerbolat Sabyr, a clean sweep after the first 3 minutes. And what was a terrifically busy opening round.
атаку. Встреть, продолжи. Оттянись и туда проводи. Продолжи. Понял? Нет, ты идешь просто не бросаться. Ты сюда, и хапаешь. Кидаться ни в коем случае. Ты понял, да?
Seconds out, please.
Так же.
Round 2.
So into the second round, Shendrik, the 2020 European Youth Championship gold medalist at 56 kilograms, conceded it across the board. That is why he's come out looking to quicken the tempo. But Sabyr, having built up that advantage, content to hold his feet now and just pick off the man in red as he's advancing. Still looking to target that southpaw left hand, which served him so well during the course of the opening round. And now just changing the look in front of the man. The two of them were almost standing at center ring and trading off in the first round. And that's what they're doing right here in the neutral corner, just above our commentary position. Still, repeated left hands being speared out. And he's finding the range with them, is Sabyr. Inviting pressure in the corner, goading the man to come in. Shendrik going in pursuit of his man to overturn the 10-9 deficit that he faces for all 5 judges after the opening round. And he's having success, but he's paying a heavy toll as well, particularly from that backhand of the man in blue. So Shendrik really looking to be the aggressor here, but Sabyr is standing his ground and picking his punches very well indeed. Counter left hand was off the mark. Shendrik looking to go down to the body. Good right hand success for the man in red. And left hand nudged through at the end of that cluster. Oh, that's a beautiful left hand, and it bent the man over backwards, crashing right onto his chin. But he steps right back into the pocket. Solid punch resistance demonstrated by Shendrik. But he won't want to take too many of those. Can see damage inflicted on the nose of the man in red. Takes a hard shot to the body as he looks to step back into the breach. And then his head is pivoted by a left-right combination out of that southpaw stance. He had success of his own while taking those 2 punches. And the two-way action continues as Shendrik gets through with the right hand. Solid left cross once again, landing, and then a 1-2 success for the man in blue, whose straight punches have served him very well indeed. He gets his head buffeted by a left-right combination to Sabyr. Closing seconds of the second round. Sabyr with a left hand once again. So another glancing left hand lands on the 10-second clapper for Sabyr. Shendrik continuing to bustle away. You have to give him credit as there's another exchange and an eye-catching left jolting the head of Shendrik during that final coming together before the bell to conclude the second round. I happen to think, despite this man's increased intensity, it is still Sabyr who has taken it, and 4 of the 5 judges agreeing. Judge B favoring the work of Shendrik. So for 4 of the 5 judges here, A, C, D, and E, it is Yerbolat Sabyr who has a 2-round lead, a 20 points to 18 lead over Shendrik from Russia. It was the best shot of the entire contest. Solid left hand that disorganized Shendrik for a moment.
Seconds out, please. Round 3.
Oh, that's a terrific left hand as the bell sounds to begin the third round. And how fitting is it that Yerbolat Sabyr found the range with that shot, which has been his most profitable punch all contest long. Shendrik simply hasn't been able to avoid it. And again, his head swiveled left and right by 2-shot success there from the man in blue. Shendrik gets through with a strong right cross. He's looking for the backhand once again. That's a brilliant right hand landed by Shendrik, and it caused Sabyr to lose his boxing stance. He went skipping backwards for a moment, but now he is right back into the pocket and exchanging heavy leather with his Russian opponent. This is absolutely sensational stuff from these two boxers as they both go in pursuit of a place in the gold medal bout in the 56-kilogram bantamweight division. Big backhand landed by Shendrik once again. Remember, he is down 20-18 for 4 of the 5 scoring judges here, so he knows he needs a big final round, and credit to him because he is going for it, leaving no stone unturned in his pursuit of victory. And he's having success with his backhand here, and they're solid punches as well. Both boxers feeling the pace, but they are being driven on by their competitive spirit. All of the training to prepare for Kielce 2021. Well, this is where it pays dividends, because this is a hard-fought contest. But look at Shendrik take the punches and still keep coming. It's not that they're not paying attention to defense, as he's doubled over by a couple of body shots. But their will continues to drive them forward as Sabyr lands a cracking left cross. And it was Shendrik who had to step backwards across the ring. What an opening 2 minutes of this third and final round. Solid left hand landed once again by Sabyr, and he bombs away with the backhand once more. Shendrik increasingly fatigued here now, can't get out the way of the punches, but he's staying in punching range in a bid to find his own success. Oh, that's a beautifully picked left cross from Sabyr. Shendrik didn't fully commit to his punch that he was thinking about, and while he was in two minds as to whether to draw it back, a left hand came crashing through. Still, Shendrik comes forward, looking for the finishing fusillade deep into this third and final round. As much respite as we have had in this final 3-minute session, a left hand success again. Well, it's fitting that it was a left cross of Yerbolat Sabyr that was the final punch of this contest, because that is what turned the tide in his favor, in my opinion. Terrifically competitive throughout the first round, but in the middle part of that first round, the southpaw left began repeatedly to find a home into the head of Shendrik, and he continued to ride that punch for the entirety of the contest. Credit to Shendrik, he really went for it, particularly in the third and final round when he was 20-18 down for 4 of the 5 judges. But I don't think he's come out on top in this final round either. I think it is going to be Sabyr who will go through to contest 56-kilogram bantamweight gold. Let's get the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by split decision is the boxer from blue corner, Sabyr Yerbolat, Kazakhstan.
So Yerbolat Sabyr, absolutely delighted. He prevails on a 4-1 split to go through to the final of the 56-kilogram bantamweight division. But what a tournament. Shendrik has had the European champion acquitting himself incredibly well here on the global stage, and he will add world championship bronze to the 2020 European youth title that he took in the bantamweight division. It's Sabyr who goes on